The story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
is Miss Katie Bertrand. Katie is escorted by her parents, Ben and Rachel, and her siblings, Ben and Cody Bertrand. Katie's been participating in volleyball for 8 years. Her plans for the future is to go to college and study kinesiology and further her career of volleyball. Her favorite volleyball memory is beating Ozark to go to state tournament last season, and the nights in the hotel rooms at regionals and summer camps. And Katie would like to thank Mom for making it to every game, practice, and tournament. Thank Dad for working so hard to give me the opportunities to become the person and athlete I am today. Thanks to Coach G for being such a great role model and for always pushing me to my full potential. And thanks to all of my coaches and friends that have played a role in my life. And thank you, Jesus, for giving me the blessing of playing the sport that I love. Miss Katie Bertrand. Miss Callie Bollinger. Callie is escorted by her parents, Junior and Prairie, and by her brother Brett Bollinger. Callie's been participating in volleyball for 9 years. Her plans for the future is to go to the University of Arkansas, study pre-pharmacy, and then transfer to UAMS and Ozark for pharmacy school. Her favorite volleyball memories, beating Ozark at regionals last year to go to the state tournament. Although there are so many more fun memories. And Callie would like to thank Mom for driving me to every practice, tournament, and never missing a game. To Dad for financing it all. And also thanks to all my family members and friends for instilling the competitive spirit in me from a young age. And of course, thanks Coach G, the most caring and best coach ever. And to all my club coaches and everyone who has helped me grow my skills over the years. Miss Callie Bollinger. Miss Emmeline Henry. Emmeline is escorted by her parents, Jared and Jennifer Henry. Emmeline's participated in volleyball for 9 years. Her plans for the future is to go on to college, but she's not sure yet what she will major in. Her favorite volleyball memory is when she was in 9th grade at a summer volleyball tournament, and Coach Hoffman told me to stop playing like a 3rd grader, and that made me play 1,000 times better. And Emmeline would like to thank her coaches, teammates, and parents for being encouraging on this long, fun journey. Miss Emmeline Henry. Miss Annalise Landers. Annalise is escorted by her parents, Audrey and Brett, her sister Abby Landers, and her grandpa Gary Davidson. Annalise plans to attend College of the Ozarks, where she will pursue a degree in child psychology and go on to grad school to earn her master's of behavioral psychology. Her favorite volleyball memory is turning her life to Christ at the retreat this summer and being able to experience Christ with other girls on the team. And Annalise would like to thank her family and friends for all the support over the years. It has helped her grow into a much better person, and she couldn't have asked for a better high school experience than the one she was given. Miss Annalise Landers. Miss Kristen Miller. Kristen is escorted by her parents, Dusty and Amy Miller, and she's participated in volleyball for 8 years. Her plans for the future are to finish her prerequisites at North Arkansas College and then transfer to UAMS to study radiology to become a radiation therapist. Her favorite volleyball memory is being able to go to the state tournament last season and going on the volleyball team retreat this summer. And Kristen would like to thank her mom and dad for being her biggest supporters and coming to every game, even when times were hard. And she thanks her brother as well for teaching her to be competitive and for being someone I look up to. And she thanks Nana and Poppy for being at all her games, no matter the distance. And thanks to all of her friends and coaches that supported her and gave her the best memories. And thanks to Zach for always being there for me, for her and loving her. Most importantly, thank you, Jesus, for your sacrifice and for giving me the ability to play the sport I love. Miss Kristen Miller. Miss Keely Poor. Keely is escorted by her parents, Keisha and Dan, and her siblings, Roger and Cora Lee Poor. Keely's participated in volleyball for 4 years. She plans to attend North Arkansas College her first year and attend a larger college following that, and plans to major in biology or animal science, and her plans are to become a large animal vet. Her favorite volleyball memory is when her and Emmeline Henry were wrestling at the Alma Camp cafeteria, and Coach Coffin got on to us and said, "Do you see anyone else here acting like this?" And Keely would like to thank Coach G for being a godly role model and God in her life, as well as Coach Kaufman for all the comedic memories. Miss Keely Poor. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, your Lady Eagle volleyball seniors for 2025-2026 school year.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new quick lane service department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe. Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows. The ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today, and I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service, and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe. Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows. The ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service, and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate, the ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe. Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, my community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new quick lane service department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe. Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, my community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
we're looking live here at Charles H. Berry Gymnasium, the old gym over in Huntsville in Madison County, Arkansas, for tonight's essentially for the regular season conference championship between the Huntsville Lady Eagles and our Prairie Grove Lady Tigers. I'm Lynn Gregson. Joining me is Stephen Blackiston. Stephen, these two teams a few weeks ago played, for me, even though it only went 4 sets instead of 5, one of the best volleyball games that I've ever watched live. It went 4. Prairie Grove won the first, Huntsville won the second, and Prairie Grove won the third. But in the 4th set, Prairie Grove had to come back. They went to 28-26, and there was some volleys in that match that were amazing. Stephen, tonight it's all on the line.
Yeah, it certainly is. Tonight and Thursday, the last 2 regular season tilts for the Tigers, and it's going to be exciting to bring it tonight and Thursday on PG Tigers Online. And it's not too often that we take the show on the road for volleyball, but tonight, like you're talking about, has major implications for conference next week and potentially regionals the week after that.
Yeah, well, and the thing about it is that this now is there a chance that Huntsville could lose against Berryville on next Thursday? I wouldn't count that. Berryville with, I believe, only 1 conference win. But if Prairie Grove were to win this game, they clinch it even with the loss to Pea Ridge because they own the tiebreaker with Huntsville. On the flip side, if they lose on Friday, they could fall to 3rd. Yeah,
there's a lot to play for the Black and Gold tonight, and just as much to play for the hosts in Maroon. It should be quite an exciting night. I think we saw Huntsville earlier in the season, and we got their best swing on our floor, and imagine tonight with them playing on senior night, they got that little extra bit of juice for the Tigers of Prairie Grove.
Yes, and we're getting ready to start here. The Lady Tigers for the Lady Tigers, Ivy Sparkman will be our libero. Cadence Jinks, I believe, no, she's not out there yet. So we have also out there is Emerson Ruley, number 8, Emma Hicks, Stella Cook. I can't see who's there in the middle there. No, it is.
I believe it is Stella.
Yeah, Stella is out there, and then also Avery Mann. Cadence Jinks is there. They all had their where I couldn't quite see the number, and then Kenny White.
Well, it is a little bit of a different perspective for us tonight.
Yep, a little bit different angle. And for the Lady Eagles, the starters are number 4, that is Kristen Miller. Number 1 is Kaylee Bollinger. On the far side over there, number 2 is Jillian Blake. Their backcourt, number 14 is Allie Walker, and Mann starts to serve. And good serve as we underway here in the first set. And a nice job there by the front line of Huntsville. They get the first point. Also starting number 15, Emmy Henry. And I believe I got all of them now. Here's the serve. And that one goes wide. The serve there by Bollinger, so we're all tied up at 1.
Yeah, I think tonight, normally we get started around, the 6:30, 6:45, 7 o'clock mark. Tonight it's volleyball after dark, and I'm sure both these sides have just been waiting to get going.
It's about a 7:45 start as Ruley serves. And that one's pushed to the far side there. And nice job. And what a save there, almost by the Lady Eagles. But the hit there by Jinx gives the Lady Tigers a 2-1 lead. Ruley's serving. Ruley's been a little sick. They've got a little bit of some sickness going around. Also, there was another player, Calvert, also experienced a little sickness. And a nice block up in the front. That's Cook and Hicks. And they join together to give the Lady Tigers a 3-1 lead.
And this is what Prairie Grove needs to do to start this match. You're on the road. There's a good amount of students here, a good amount of parents for senior night. Got to take the energy out of the gym early.
Good point, Stephen. And that one goes down. And nice kill there. That's number 2 for the Lady Eagles, Jillian Blake. you bring something up. This gym is kind of like our volleyball gym as well. It's a little smaller, got a little more compact. Here's a serve. Sparkman digs that one up, man, and now we just have to free ball that one over. And nice block up front by Hicks. Lady Tigers go up 4-2.
And that's something a little bit different than I think we've seen this season. Hicks being active early in this match to get the block in the middle of the court and in that net. Normally she's good from attacking from that position, but good to see her get a couple of blocks early and get the momentum back to PG.
Serving now for Prairie Grove is Macy Stewart. And Macy gets that one over. And there's Blake again. I'll tell you, Jillian Blake, she's a sophomore, but boy, she brings a lot of power for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, she's been cranking it up the last couple of times at this near pin. She gets the kill and gets rewarded with the serve on the rotation here.
And a great serve, just barely clear in the net. Prairie Grove, and that just barely able to get that one over. Nice job keeping that one alive. Now we just got to get that one back. And a nice save there by Mann. Got a little miscommunication there. We're all tied up at 4. As Blake will serve again for the Lady Eagles.
Hicks going to rotate back in for the Tigers, and then the double rotation to Sparkman. That always gets me. But we'll see if Sparkman, Mann, being on the floor, some more advanced leadership can calm the nerves here early on.
Nice play there by Mann. Oh, a little miscommunication that time by the Lady Eagles, so they return the favor. 5-4 Prairie Grove. Now coming in is McKinsley Umfleet. She's a junior. She's going to serve now. (5-4) Prairie Grove leading here in the first set. Opportunity here for a nice set. Goes over, and that is Jinx. And that...
Yeah, the tape.
Yeah, right there. That time, number 11 for the Lady Eagles, Sadie Foster. She's also a sophomore. That one barely cleared the net. Those are hard.
Yeah, it certainly is. The tape gives, tape takes away. We'll see how it balances out as we get into the evening.
And a great kill that time. Yeah, Jinx come hard. Gives Lady Tigers the lead back. This was nip and tuck so far, Stephen.
And that's what the billing, I think, was going to lead up to or live up to tonight. You have the two teams tied with one conference loss, and this for effectively all the marbles next week in Berryville.
Nice play that time by Kenny White. They were looking for the hard kill. She did the soft touch. Lady Tigers up 7-5. And Lady Tigers looking to go back-to-back regular season conference champs.
Yeah, that's one of those ones when the batter's trying to sit a fastball and a pitcher puts a changeup right by him.
Jinx goes right into the net with that one, 7-6. The thing about tonight also, Prairie Grove brought a pretty big student section tonight. Huntsville, obviously being at home, has a large student section as well. Nice block, and that one's down. Great job up on the front there by Mann and White.
Yeah, Henry tried to crank one up, and the strong hands of the Tigers sent it back. Not too often you see the block go all the way almost to the back row, but you take the point either way.
And here is Sparkman serving. She serves from the opposite side of most of the young ladies.
Yeah, Bree and I call it Sparkman's Corner, kind of like Toomer's Corner. I know you really love that analogy, I imagine.
That time, as we try to get it back over, ball just not in our favor there because it was a little too close to the net. A little difficult for Mann to play on that one.
Yep, Huntsville wins the joust at the net that time, and we'll have the serve with Emmy Henry.
So Henry serving now for the Lady Eagles. 8-7, Prairie Grove with the lead. Gonna have to just get this one back over. Opportunity for... And that one's a nice kill. Again, that's Blake. Blake's really strong on that far side on the front line, that's been effective for her.
It certainly has. She is tearing up the corners, the diagonals of the Tigers so far in set one.
Yeah, going back and forth. It's 8-8. Man now with an opportunity for a nice set. That one's going to go long. A little bit long there by Hicks. Right idea. Goes long. This is the first run we've seen. It was 8-6. They've got 3 straight. So far, it's just gone back and forth. First time we've seen, I think, 3 consecutive points.
Yeah, Hicks was trying to paint the back corner just a little bit too much on it, but I think she can sight that in as the night goes on.
And a good, strong serve makes it 10-8. And it was funny. I was thinking to myself, I didn't want to say it because I'm afraid I'd jinx it. I was saying there's been no runs in my mind, and now all of a sudden, Huntsville with 4 straight. We're able to get that one back over. Now they got an opportunity for a tough, nice net play there by Hicks. Now here's a chance for a good set. And a nice block. Nice block there in the front row. Number 4, Kristen Miller. She gives the Lady Eagles an 11-8 lead.
You know, that's something Tigers didn't get the point that time. I like Hicks. You know, she's playing her height tonight. She's playing there, controlling the center of the floor with her active hands, but didn't get the point that time.
And I'll tell you what, right now Henry's bringing some heat with those serves.
Certainly, Coach B wants to take a minute to think it over. I imagine we can take a quick break as well as Prairie Grove goes into the timeout trailing 12-8.
We'll be back after this.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Stephen, I think that's a pretty good timeout by Coach B. A lot of times she delays taking that timeout. This time she took that. They've been on a run. They've gotten 6 straight. It was 8-6. And up to that point, there'd been no runs. It just kind of gone back and forth. And now the Lady Eagles with Henry serving has jumped up to a 4-point lead. And she has really been bringing it on these serves. And once again, boy, we're just lucky to get them back. And a nice play. Again, kind of like you were talking about, that pitcher that'll bring that change up. That time, Blake brings a change up. The Lady Eagles up 13-8.
Again, it'll be Henry to serve. She's controlled this first set for Huntsville.
And that one goes long. And so with that, the Lady Tigers break that 7 straight points to make it 13-9. Now Mann back to serve. She started the game serving. Let's see if the Lady Tigers can get on a run of our own.
You have all 3 of your seniors on the floor as well with this rotation, so definitely have the most experienced lineup you can right now.
And that one just falls right in the right spot that time. It's 14-9. Serving now for the Lady Eagles, number 1, Kaylee Bollinger. Cook goes cross court there. This should be an opportunity for a good set. Ruley. Jink trying on the spot there. There's Ruley again. Good job by Cook to keep it alive. And there, nice save that time. Wow. Those are momentum kind of points right there. That looked like Prairie Grove was going to get the serve back. And a great job there that time by number 7, Bertrand. And, man, I mean, I'm definitely pulling for our Lady Tigers. Got to be impressed with that play, though.
You know, it was a great pancake by one of the 6 seniors for Huntsville. They're trying to keep it going, and they keep knocking off points in set 1.
16-9. All the momentum right now with the Lady Eagles. And like I said, you make a play like that, and it really takes a lot out of the other team as Cook goes long, 17-9. They've almost doubled us up here. So Coach B is going to take her second timeout. We'll stay with it. You know, you mentioned something early, was that we needed to take the momentum away, and we did to start off. We had it stayed close. And in this gym where I know this is a volleyball game, there's so many memories in this gym basketball-wise. You look to your left here, you see their 07 girls, their 07 boys, their 08 girls state championship. I remember being here during those times. This gym used to be just totally packed. It gets really loud. And they've got the volleyball fever right now here in Huntsville. Lady Tigers, we feel that same energy at the Prairie Grove Volleyball Palace. And, you know, tonight they kind of got that momentum. We've got to do something here, Stephen, to climb back in this one. And because if they just close us out, that momentum's going to carry. So we need to make a little adjustment here and kind of get some points here.
Yeah, we'll see. Out of this timeout, we've seen a lot throughout the course of the season. Timeouts on runs can kind of ice the server for the team that's had the advantage. We'll see if Coach B can work her magic here.
Bollinger goes at Ruley, and nice job by the Lady Eagles. They're going to go cross court to Blake. We had Cook and Hicks there. Unable to get the block. It drops. It's 18-9 for the Lady Eagles. And Cook with a nice job there. She hits it back over. Prairie Grove stops the momentum. It's 18-10. And Cook hit that one back off the line a little bit there, Stephen.
Yeah, and not necessarily. I think she didn't step into that one in her maybe traditional rhythm, but works all the same. You find some hands that cream it off on the other side of the court.
There's Ruley, man, with opportunity to set. She goes to Hicks, and Hicks is down.
Hicks, I think's in the net.
Oh, no. Tough break.
And that was what Hicks was trying to go to earlier in the match where she sent that one long. She can see that floor really well, being the tallest player out there. Just got to be a little bit more disciplined there and keep the arm out of the net.
And Jinx goes into the net. It's 20-10 for the Lady Eagles. Wow, how did Cook keep from going into the net there? Nice job by the sophomore. They're going to go to Blake. And Blake, again, we're in pretty good position there with Cook and Hicks. Blake's just bringing it so tough, unable to stop it. 21-10 for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, throwing that ball back in, the all-conference line judge Ryan Cook. They're on the far side of the floor.
Jinx with the hit that time. And from the back row, that was Miller. She puts it in the net, 21-11. You know, Stephen, whenever these two teams played in Prairie Grove won the first set 25-11. I kind of thought, hey, you know, it's kind of reversed a little bit so far tonight. Let's see if the Lady Tigers can get on a run as Stewart serves. Nice block up front. Nice job by Kenny White.
And that's been the best offense tonight for Prairie Grove. Huntsville has been consistent in trying to attack the middle of the floor on their attack, and Prairie Grove's building a good wall there in the central part of the net.
Here's Stewart again serving, goes deep. Blake, this time from the opposite side she's been doing, and wow, they keep that alive. Boy, again, Cook doing a good job of not going in the net. down. Boy, that just barely got in. Good hustle there by Stewart. Unable to capture it. 22-12. The Lady Eagles lead as Jillian Blake goes to serve. And again, goes out 22-12. And that was a former Prairie Grove quarterback throwing that ball in over there. Now coaching at Huntsville, Knox Laird.
Yeah, you know, the Huntsville Prairie Grove bridge is very well defined between these two schools.
And a great job that time by Cook. You know, I know we're not sitting here keeping who gets the points, but Cook's got quite a few this set for Prairie Grove.
Yeah, and that's the thing Bree and I talked about back at the beginning of this season. You lose all the seniors off of a great team last year. You wonder who's going to step up, and Stella, you know, goes from being somebody getting her name shouted at by Coach B to get into the game back at the beginning of the season where she's now a consistent contributor.
And a good job there by the Lady Eagles as they go up 24-13. They're at set point. Number 14, that is Allie Walker getting ready to serve for the set here for the Lady Eagles. Let's see if the Lady Tigers can get on a little roll. Nice job by Jinx. Man, setting across court, and a nice kill that time by Jinx. 24-14.
Yeah, the Tigers are hanging around in this first set. They haven't found that sustained momentum like we saw Huntsville get, but obviously an opportunity to get it going here.
That one goes long, and the first set's going to go to Huntsville, 25-14. We're going to stay with it here for just a moment, Stephen, and talk about this first set. You know, if you think about it, the beginning of the set, just going back and forth, Prairie Grove had an 8-6 lead when Huntsville went on a 7-0 run. There were two turning points to me in that set. One, that one. Of course, the run gave them a 13-8 lead. The other, as Prairie Grove was kind of getting somewhat back, they make a great pancake save there, kept that one alive. And once that play was made, that set was pretty much
that ship left the dock.
Yeah. Well, Lady Tigers will get a chance here to start. Why don't we go ahead? They've got a couple more minutes before they come back. We'll take a break. We'll come back for the second set after this.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
As we come back, you asked me a question when we played over in Prairie Grove. What were the differences? Prairie Grove won two sets last time, 25-11, 25-12. Huntsville won 25-15. So of the four sets, three of them were, fairly large gap. The one that sent Prairie Grove, because I think if Prairie Grove loses that fourth set, it's anybody's set in that fifth, and Prairie Grove was able to do it.
It'll be interesting to see what adjustments the Tigers make out of this break. Of course, they have senior night on Thursday coming up against Pea Ridge as well.
Conference championship regular season at stake here. Prairie Grove had won up before their first loss in the conference, had a 19-game regular season conference win streak snapped up at Pea Ridge in a surprising fashion. They lost three straight sets, which is a little surprising, but tonight they still have a chance because they beat Huntsville. They still have a chance to capture the title despite the upset loss.
And that's crucial. Not only, do you want to have the trophy and the pride of winning the conference championship, but it also just sets you up in such a great way for next week. It automatically locks you into a regional tournament berth regardless of the seed, and gives you the favorable path in the conference tournament as well.
And we start the second set, and that one's going to go wide. And the starting server doesn't surprise me, as she reeled off 7 straight last time, Henry.
Yeah, Emmy Henry, like we mentioned, one of the 6 seniors for the Eagles. I know, talking with her dad earlier this season, as maybe a little bit of the commentator's curse there on the service there, but was one of the top kill getters in the 4A1 this season, which obviously makes sense. Huntsville in contention for the conference championship, and I'd imagine quite a few of our Tigers are top of that list as well.
Serving now Macy Stewart for the Lady Tigers. And Stewart. That one goes long.
I think that's one of those ones you're trying to find some fingertips at the front of the net there. And I just was thinking, it's crazy. At the start of this year, we thought the conference would look a lot different with the youth movement here at Prairie Grove, but we come down the stretch and it's the same 4 teams at the top of the conference.
Whoa, barely clears that time for Stewart, but a good job. And that one goes,
It's tricky. I keep looking down there, and I keep thinking the blue line is the
blue line, and it does get your attention. But that was close, but she calls it down, and it's 2-2. Serving now for the Lady Eagles is Bollinger. Two all. And they're going to get into the net. I think they're calling number 4, maybe. I don't know. Number 11. They called 11 in the net. So 3-2 Prairie Grove, as McKinsley Umfleet's now going to serve for the Lady Tigers. 3-2. You need to get this set. You don't want to go down 2-0.
You don't need to dig the hole any deeper than it needs to be.
Prairie Grove gets that one back over. Nice save that time by the Lady Tigers. Man, goes cross court. Wow. I'll tell you right now, the difference in this game has been 2 things. One, the serve by Henry, and Blake's play on that far side. That's kind of been the difference so far in this match. And a good job. You can see right there, you hit it back right at them, and sometimes it's that judgment you're not sure, so Lady Tigers get it. Nice job by Jinx.
Yeah, it's one of those, you get the alligator arms, do I, don't I, and the Tigers retake the advantage off of the air.
4-3 Lady Tigers as Jinx gets it over. Blake this time coming from the near side. Here comes Lady Tigers again, and there's Ruley. And Blake puts that one in the net. Lady Tigers a 5-3 lead.
And you'll take those. Blake has been pretty lethal from either pin tonight going cross court, and I think you have to make your hay on those errors when you can.
Boy, that one barely clears. I think they're going to call.
Oh, it's 4 touches. Yeah, I was going to say.
I thought so.
Coach B's asking about maybe a lift, but there's definitely 4 for the Tigers.
5-4 as Blake serves for the Lady Eagles. Umfleet keeps that one alive, and now White. That should be wide. It is. Lady Tigers up 6-4. Lady Tigers have not been able to get that 3-point lead. Let's see if we can do it as Sparkman goes to Sparkman corner.
Yeah, let's see. She has been certainly a calming force at the service stripe for the Tigers this season.
And a nice dig that time by Jinx. That one went over a little quicker than I think Huntsville expected, so Lady Tigers now on the attack. Oh! And Jinx goes into the net, 6-5. Thought that was a smart play that time by Mann. They thought she was going to set. She popped that one over, almost snuck it in.
Yeah, both sides have had some active feet getting to the ball and keeping it in play.
Again, Mann. Here's Ruley. And Mann goes cross court. Henry goes right at Umfleet. And there's Hicks. Ooh. There's Sparkman. And nice placement by Mann. The one place on the floor you could go, Mann goes there at 7-5 Prairie Grove.
And, you know, that's part of that senior leadership. She's played enough volleyball to know once that formation gets flowing one direction, you bang that thing the other way and win you a point.
Boy, she nailed that. Great play there by Mann. 7-5 as she serves. Nice job by Mann to keep it alive. Now Ruley punches it in right in the center there again. Good placement. Lady Tigers get their first 3-point lead of this entire match.
Yeah, right in the old Braden Clark donut hole.
Wow. That net was a little flimsy on that one, wasn't it?
Yeah. The tape unkind that time.
That looked like it was going right into the net. So Lady Eagles get a break there.
And just like that, you know, you talk about you get your first 3-point advantage of this match, and Huntsville just comes flying right back.
Katie Bertrand serving. Bertrand was the one that kept that. She's the one that got the pancake earlier. And just like that 3-point lead erased. It's now 8-all. Lady Tigers need to get it back now.
Yeah, Huntsville's making PG move quite a lot here these last couple of points, getting them out of where they need to be.
Henry goes cross court. Here's Mann with a chance to set Ruley. Good job by both teams right now, keeping the volley alive. That one's going to go wide, and 4 straight points now for the Lady Eagles, give them a 9-8 lead.
And we saw something similar in set 1. Let's see how Prairie Grove's response in set 2.
Right at the same time period. It was 8-6 last time. It's 8-5 this time. Nice dig. Got to get back over. Wow. Great hustle by Jinx. Now that's 5 straight, 10-8. This is where it happened last time, Steve. I keep wanting to call you Ryan.
He's over there.
Yeah, I know. You guys sound a little bit alike, and I'm so used to talking to him. Now we just got to free ball this
over,
one. Yep. Keep it alive. This is an opportunity for Huntsville for strong. Look at the net play by Hicks again. And Hicks
puts it away. And I think the Huntsville people are wanting an error there on Hicks, but I mean, you also play a sound effect in the middle of the point.
Yeah.
Can't have it both ways.
Yeah. 10-9. That one goes wide by Ruley. 11-9, the Eagles lead, Lady Eagles. Prairie Grove really does need to get this set. Now, it's not over if they don't, but it's important, I think, for them to climb back in this thing as Henry serves. Good job by Ruley and Cook. They're going to have to free ball it for us. This is an opportunity for the Lady Tigers. Man, going to set. Cross court. Here goes Jinx, and a nice job that time by Cadence. Gets Prairie Grove the point, pulls them back within one. Stewart's going to serve now for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of those errors when you can. Put them away, make them pay, and see if the Tigers can tie up this second set.
Stewart goes at Bertrand. And that one goes long. Miller went strong. Now we're all tied up at 11 as Stewart gets ready to serve again. Prairie Grove in good position this time. Jinx. Oh, good block that time by the front line. I believe that was Miller. And was that a one back there? Miller and Bollinger for the Lady Eagles, 12-11.
This set's been played a lot closer by the Tigers. I like the fight we've seen in set 2.
That one goes a little long by Cook, 13-11.
Cook and Hicks, they're thinking the right things on these back row attacks. There's not anybody's back there for Huntsville. You just have to get them to drop in there. High risk, high reward kind of play.
Boy, that was close. I do think it was out, but boy, it was close.
They gave PG the point. Yeah, they gave PG the point. Yeah, they gave PG the point. It was 13-11, now it's 13-12. So I guess they're going to say that was in.
Somebody may have overruled. So I guess the line judge may have overruled that one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
the chair judge, yep.
13-12. That one goes long. Now what's good here, Stephen, is what you saw. Prairie Grove got down after, you noticed, almost did it again.
Yep.
But we got down. This time we didn't let it get away from us. We've got it back to a tie. Nice serve that time by Jinx.
Now I mean, you can't put it in better than that.
No, she got it right in the spot, and that would have been hard. Even if Sparkman could have got her hands on it, she probably would have put it to the back wall. 14-13, the Lady Eagles lead. Jinx. Ruley gets it. Now, man. Jinx again. This time, good block up front. And we stay with it that time. Jinx went at him 3 times. She gets that third one to go down. We're all tied up at 14.
Yeah, you keep swinging the axe. The tree's eventually going to fall down, and Jinx ties us back up at 14 apiece. These are big points to just stay within touching distance of the set.
Play that one off the ceiling. And Ruley gives Prairie Grove the lead back at 15-14. Great placement that time.
It certainly was, and I'm not entirely sure if that wasn't a little bit of a miss hit, but hey, they all count the same in the scorebook. So you take the advantage back in set 2. Let's see if the Tigers can get a little breathing room.
Jinx. And a good serve. Now they're going to have to kind of free ball that one over. Prairie Grove with an opportunity here. Oh, great block up front. That was Blake right there, all tied up at 15. Now we're basically at a 10-point set. All tied up 15. Blanco to serve for the Lady Eagles. Lady Tigers. Ruley finds the spot. Boy, Ruley's had 2 times now where she's found the sweet spot. 16-15.
It's going to send Sparkman to serve. Hicks will rotate back in, so we got a little bit more height at the net. We'll see if PG uses it to the advantage on this point.
Bertrand. And now opportunity for Prairie Grove. Goes far. There's Ruley. That's going to go long. Boy, this one's been nip and tuck, all tied up at 16. Coming in to serve, number 14 is Allie Walker.
Let's see who blinks first in set 2.
Right now it's been tight. Boy, I'd love to see Prairie Grove get on about a 3 or 4 point run here as Mann gets ready to serve. Coming in for the first time tonight, the sophomore Nicole Holly. Now, Holly can bring some power on the front line.
She's definitely got the fastball.
Gets that one to drop that time on Blake, 18-16.
I think she might be coming in place of Stella. Stella looked like she was going in. They switched her out at the last minute.
Huntsville's going to take a timeout. Let's do this one with them. It's 18-16 in the second set.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
18-16, Prairie Grove leading the second set. Huntsville won the first one.
And this is, as we get ready to get back on the way, this has been kind of a prize fight through, the first set and a half so far. This is what you want. You want 1 and 2 going at it late in the season. I'm sure even regardless of the result tonight, these two will have a couple more dances down the road in the next couple weeks.
I believe you're right. Mann's going to serve. It's 18-16 Prairie Grove. Goes at Blake. And that one goes wide. No!
I think they're saying it touched some of the line.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of like soccer. If it touches any of the line, it's still in. But it was the slimmest of margins, I would say, from our position. Of course, chair official's right there, so we'll give him, I guess, the benefit of the doubt of being closer than us. That one's looking for hands. Huntsville thinks they got some. And
Prairie Grove
point.
Break. I think that one goes back.
Mm-hmm. That's a make-up call.
I kind of agree with the Huntsville fans on this one, but I disagreed with them on the previous one, so we'll take it.
It's a push, all in all.
And a great job that time by the Lady Eagles finding the soft spot there on the Lady Tigers side. 19-18, Prairie Grove leading. We need to get Henry off of this service line pretty quick.
Yeah, she has definitely been the most lethal Eagle at the stripe.
We need to make her stay there short. Man goes hard to get it. Jinx. Looks like, did she say what you call a 2-hit?
I think.
All tied up at 19. We need to get Henry off this line. And Jinx gonna go right at him here. Touch, they touched it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that one, they put that one on a tee for Hicks. And, of course, with the point, they win the Lynn Gregson race to 20.
Well, I can't take that credit. That's gotta go to Coach Mike Green. God rest his soul. He's such a great man. Ooh, barely clears. And that one falls. Good job that time by Holly. Gives Prairie Grove 21-19 lead.
I think on that one from Holly, it was the right idea, but I feel like the entire Prairie Grove section kind of took a collective gasp. Like,
Stewart
wait for it to drop.
Yeah, Stewart now serving for the Lady Tigers. 21-19. There's Blake. Blake was set right where she likes to be. 21-20 as Hicks comes back in the game for Stewart.
Yeah, I mean, they put it right where Blake wants it, and she doesn't need the invitation. She can crank it up to 11 quick.
They do that real quick to get the rotation in there with Sparkman. Good job by Ruley keeping that one alive, and now here comes Jinx cross court. Not quite ready that time was Henry, so Lady Tigers up 22-20 now. Boy, Prairie Grove, I'd love to see us finish it out right here. Get out of this set. You go back, you're down to a
three-set match, essentially.
Yep.
You got 3 sets to win 2 more if they can get this pulled off.
Well, we got a little love there from the net. There's Sparkman right in the right position. Man, set. They're going to call in the net.
Yep. That's the right call. That's the right call. The Huntsville fans might not like it, but you can't go under.
Number 7. She was saying 7, got in the net, 23-20. Prairie Grove 2 points away. Let's see if we can close it out here. Let's go. As Unfleet now serving for Prairie Grove. Let's get it. Come on, McKinsley. Goes right at Bertrand. Blake. Sparkman. And Jinx. Boy, they're Prairie Grove really trying to keep this one alive. White. Good job by Huntsville keeping that one alive. This should be an opportunity here. Oh, we're going to hit from the back line. There's Ruley. And Blake goes into the net. Boy, we got a break right there. She was where she likes to be. We got a break there.
You know, I'd had the thought on this point as Huntsville takes that last time out. I had the thought on this point. You're happy if you can survive one of those Blake kill attempts. You know, you're just happy if you can dig it out and keep the point alive because she's been absolutely lethal from the far pin, from the near pin. It doesn't matter where Huntsville puts her out on the floor. She's been able to crank some up tonight.
Now they're
the
2 student sections going at each other a little bit.
You know, I checked with a couple of people with Prairie Grove. There is no rhyme or reason for why the Prairie Grove students showed up dressed in, I guess you could call that Department of Corrections orange or Tennessee orange. You know, either one works on the 3rd Saturday, October. That's coming up.
All right. Umfleet getting ready to serve, hoping this is set point here. So Prairie Grove just needs 1 as Umfleet tries to close it out. Good timeout by the Lady Eagles. Goes to Bertrand. Nice set opportunity. And there's Umfleet to dig that one out. Good hit by Jinx.
Yeah, found some fingers.
And that one, and again, Blake goes into the net. Lady Tigers get that second set. 25-20. So now we're all tied up at 1. We're in a 3-set match. We'll be back after this.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Okay, we're back with you. We got 2 sets in the book. Huntsville got the first one, 25-14. Prairie Grove gets the second one, 25-20. Now we're down to a best two out of 3.
Yeah, you got to find a way to win 2 more tonight. Of course, Prairie Grove will start with the serve in this third set, so you can start potentially with the advantage. But yeah, should be another exciting set. No reason that it shouldn't be. It's been a lot of great volleyball so far tonight, and I think this is the sort of atmosphere you want to play in if you're Prairie Grove before you get into some games that really count next week, and even deeper into the season from there.
So man serves, and that time it's touched by the Lady Tigers, and Huntsville gets the first point. Tough. Well, that ball was in a tough position right there. It was hard for man maybe to get it over, hard to set somebody as well.
Yeah, when you get that close to the net, that angle gets a little difficult to do really much of anything.
Ruley, here's man with an opportunity for a good set. Holly, that time Holly goes into the net. Huntsville, this is the fastest start we've seen by any team in a set, up 3-0.
Yeah, and I would say a lot of it has been more Prairie Grove errors than per se Huntsville successes. They haven't updated the scoreboard.
No, they haven't. It's 3-0.
Wonder if they're wondering how to score it.
Hicks with the point.
Yeah, I think they're working on something down at the scorer's table.
Should be 3-1. They got it right now. Should be 4-1.
And they'll put it on here, I believe. Yep, there it is.
There we go. All right. I can actually watch it because I've been watching the scoreboard. I haven't been watching the action. 4-1, Lady Eagles with the lead. Miller now serving for the Lady Eagles. Nice block up front. Number 8, Kylie Poor. She gives the Lady Eagles a 5-1 lead. Oh, and that time Miller goes into the net.
And that could prove to be a little bit maybe of a mercy point for Prairie Grove, able to, unintentionally break the momentum of Huntsville.
Macy Stewart serving for the Lady Tigers. Hit from the back line from the Lady Eagles. Here's man with a chance to set, and Jinx goes long.
I have a clarification potentially on the orange. Bree Gragg texted us. Apparently they wore orange because that's what you get when you mix yellow and red. I wonder if maybe just the DOC orange was the only orange they could find.
Holly has to just keep that one live. Sparkman. Good push to the back line by Mann. Ruley comes up. Mann with a set. Going to go to Jinx. Jinx challenges Bertrand. They free ball it over, so now a chance for the Lady Tigers. Good dive by Sparkman. Can we get it back over? And we free ball it, but it's going to go wide.
Yeah, and I'm not entirely sure that time if PG didn't hit twice also on that 3-ball attempt, so kind of was a failed or a botched operation from the start. Oh, good job, Kenny. Kenny changed it up and able to get the kill. Brings it back within 4. And the Tigers will have another opportunity to claw back into the lead with the service. Another service error for Prairie Grove. Sends it back over to Huntsville. Oh, another weird operation that time, but over the tape. Point plays on. Mann, Sparkman. Big swing and a kill for the Tigers. Bring it back within 4. 8-4 in set 3. As Prairie Grove trying to just maintain pace with Huntsville. Blake able to get it over for the Eagles. Mann, Kenny White tries to go to the middle. Eagles have it covered this time. Big swing from Emmy Henry, and she gets the kill for the Huntsville Eagles.
9-4 for the Lady Eagles as Bertrand gets ready to serve. Are you the one doing that? Oh, man, a good serve that time by Bertrand.
And credit to Huntsville on some of these serves tonight. The ricochet angle has been quite funky for the Prairie Grove Tigers.
Isabel Hull coming into the game for the first time as Cadence Jinx going to take a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, we've seen Coach B go into a couple of different girls tonight that have gotten some playing time this season, but was definitely earlier on.
And they went right at Hull, and then Ruley gets it cross court. Now Mann with the chance to set, and a little tap that time by White. Umfleet keeping it alive. Good job that time by the Lady Tigers keeping that one alive. It makes it 10-5.
You know, and in that rotation, I have to say hats off to Kenny White. She is showed in this match that she's been able to put some balls in certain spots. I mean, you're not going to get a luckier ace from Sparkman than that.
No, and I said earlier, that was a little flimsy on the other side one time. That time a little flimsy for us, and we get the point.
Yeah, you take them any way you can get them.
Not quite as fortunate that time.
Mm-hmm.
11-6, the Lady Eagles lead, and again, you want to get Henry off of this line pretty quick. She's probably gotten the most points by any server on either team so far.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised when the all-conference teams come out. I imagine her name will be on there as well as a few other in black and gold for Prairie Grove.
Ruley.
That's interesting. That's a tricky one because the line judge probably was blocked by Ruley. in that moment, but you also have an official right in front of the scorer's table that if looks could kill, I think Coach B would have her drop over.
Good strong hit. Now Lady Tigers keeping it alive. Ruley gets a little on it. There's Umfleet. And now here's Ruley going to the back row. Sparkman.
I was going to say, rare swing from Sparkman.
Coach B's going to take a timeout. Let's do it with them. We're in the third set. The Lady Eagles lead at 13-6.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
We're in the third set. We're all tied at one set apiece. The Lady Eagles lead this one 13-6.
Yeah, and this is kind of the start of a big week of Tiger Athletics, a couple of big weeks of Tiger Athletics on PG Tigers Online. You have tonight, senior night for volleyball on Thursday. Of course, the black and gold football team going to go on the road to Bearville, right up the road from here. Friday night, trying to get back to 500.
Nice block up front that time by the Lady Tigers. We did a good job. That time, a little bit of miscommunication. Lady Eagles drop one in, 14-6. And I don't know how she got back there so quick, but Henry's already back on that service line.
And an ace for Emmy. She's practically lived back there for Prairie or for Huntsville, excuse me.
They're going right at Hull right now. They know she's new in the game. They go right at her again. And the sophomore, we saw her play a little bit in the JV game. And let's see if Cook can get it. He does.
Once an athlete, always an athlete. Ryan Cook.
16-6, the Lady Eagles with a 10-point lead in this one. Lady Tigers have to free ball it over, but we do get it back this time. Good job by the Lady Tigers. Let's see what the Lady's going to try to do. Now this is a chance for Prairie Grove and Hicks. They're going to call double hit. Oh, lift. They called a lift. 17-6.
I think this one, as much as you would hate to say it, you almost want to maybe punt this set and reset for the fourth one.
18-6. And not that you want to give up. You might want to get some rhythm or something, but Coach B is going to take her second timeout. We'll do it again as well. Lady Eagles up 18-6 here in the third set.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service, and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville.
Okay, we're back with you. It's 18-6. Huntsville leading Prairie Grove here in the third set. 1-1 as far as sets go. regular season conference championship on the line.
And looks like out of timeout, still Emmy Henry to serve for Huntsville.
Well, she's been the one to really hurt us on the serve. Good strong hit. Lady Tager is able to survive it. Oh, nice block. And that time Hicks.
Yeah, Emma, she's had a quiet set 3. Standing there, tallest player in the middle of the floor. I'd like to see her get a little bit more involved. I think, she's kind of the combination for Prairie Grove of hardest swinger and most accurate swinger when she steps into a kill. Wow,
that was almost a perfect serve. Kind of dropped where a player really wasn't sure which one should go for it. 18-8. It's good to see the Lady Tigers put a couple points together here.
Yeah, back-to-back points from your senior leaders in Mann and Hicks.
Ruley. They're going to let Henry go from the back, and who are they going to? They're going to call. I guess 4 in the net. That's Miller, so it's 18-9 as Mann serves. That one goes long. 19-9, and I think that timeout, getting a few points, that's good. Like you said, I'm not saying we can't come back in this. It's not an insurmountable lead. It's a large lead. But you don't want to just get in such a bad rhythm of playing that you can't get out of it.
Yeah, I think that was the first 3-0 run the Tigers have had in the third set, as a matter of fact.
Good job by Holly keeping alive. There's Ruley going to the back. It goes long.
Yeah, right idea from Ruley. Just a little bit too much, and Huntsville gets to 21st.
Oh, and Holly knew it right there. She just put her hands in her face in her hands, going, I missed that one. 21-9, Lady Eagles. And that one goes in the net.
Yeah, there was a net there. Yeah, service error. But we'll see if Prairie Grove, they get the double digits with that error. You're down 12. You're able to get 3 points back the last time you had a service.
Wow. Well, that had calmed down a little bit from Blake. She comes back at it that time, 23-9. I
was going to say the scores table hadn't updated the score. It should be 22-10.
Okay.
I had it as 23-9.
Okay. Holly going to make this one hard to get back over, and we do it. 22-11.
This allows some fresh bodies back in. Kenny White, replaces Hicks. She's had, I think, some good success tonight. They're spelling Hicks in the middle of the Prairie Grove formation.
Macy Stewart serving. Oh, 23-11 now, as Huntsville a couple points away from picking up this third set.
And those are the ones, I think it hurt probably the most for Prairie Grove in this third set, the self-inflicted errors.
I think White thought she was a little closer to the net than she was. 24-11, set point now for the Lady Eagles. And here you kind of said it, Prairie Grove. What you want to do now? Kind of reset. You got to get the fourth one. That's going to do it. So the third set goes to the Lady Eagles, 25-11. Stephen, it's really funny when you look at the scores of this set versus what happened in Prairie Grove. It's almost the exact opposite. We're going to take a break. We'll come back for the fourth set, one the Tigers have to have. We'll be back after this.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Okay, we are back. This will be the fourth set. Huntsville leads 2-1. They won the first one 25-14. Prairie Grove wins the second one 25-20. Huntsville wins the third one 25-11. To have keep their regular season conference championship hopes alive, they're going to have to take this fourth set. Force a fifth one, and then it's anybody's match.
Yeah, it's, backs against the wall kind of time for Prairie Grove, and who else will start but Henry for Huntsville to get us underway in set 4.
Like I say, I want to get her off that line very quickly. Oh. Good save that time by Bertrand for the Lady Eagles. Oh, Sparkman comes up. And there's Jinx. Jinx finds the hole. We get Henry off the line. We get the first point. Stewart will serve first for the Lady Tigers.
And Kenny going to come in and replace Sparkman on the rotation or sub out of the libero.
Tough break that time. Went up. I think did it hit the metal?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those interesting deals. I think it's tricky because if it hits flush on the roof, I feel like you can play that point on. But if you hit something that'll make it careen off something,
yeah, made it go in a little bit of a different direction than straight down. Just have to free ball that one, keep it alive. Nice, perfect placement there for the Lady Tigers. Ruley kept that one. She was right where she needed to be. Yep, she didn't even need to move.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's fitting that we get a weird bounce off a roof in Huntsville. It takes me back to the conference tournament a couple of years ago at the arena.
Yeah, their new arena, the ceiling's just too low there. But, yeah, here, I think they're going to call her over the line. So Lady Tigers turned the serve over. They said she went over the line. And a good position, good block there by the Lady Eagles. I believe it was number 8, Poor, and I think that's her second block right there. So 3-2 for Huntsville.
In that call by the officials, it's a 2-point swing.
Yeah, and it's a change of momentum. White. They're going to go over there to Blake. Lady Tigers in pretty good position this time. That was wide.
See if no fingertips that time.
You know, when you're announcing a volleyball game, sometimes
you just got to watch.
You just got to let it go. You just and let the play call itself. Jinx getting ready to serve for Prairie Grove. We're all tied up at 3. Very important set for the Lady Tigers. Ruley. And Ruley pushes that one right in the right spot and gives the Lady Tigers a 4-3 lead.
And I'd like to see how Prairie Grove responds in this fourth set. Backs are against the wall. And this is where you learn a lot about your team, I think, when the adversity starts to hit.
Not sure how they kept that one alive. Or if they did.
It's one of those ones, even if it doesn't, I think you just keep playing it. Man, and Huntsville's had some interesting points in this fourth set.
4-4.
They definitely haven't been conventional.
Well, that one was close.
It was very close. It was very close. But, hey, that's one of those things that maybe the tie goes to the runner sort of situation.
Man. And here's Ruley. That's going to go long. 5-4, Lady Eagles leading. We can't let this one get away from us, Stephen.
Well, if it's anything like the last time these two met in set 4, we are in for quite a treat down the stretch, either way.
Fleet came up strong trying to get it. They've reeled off 3 straight at 6-4. Good front line play that time by the Lady Tigers. Wow. That was a really good set that time by Huntsville. Decided to set it. Looked like she was going to push it over. She set it backwards there. And I believe that was number 11, Sadie Foster, with the kill for the Lady Eagles. Lady Tigers need to stop it right now. And Coach B, I thought she was going to take a timeout there. They've reeled off 5 straight. Don't want to let this fourth set get away. We'll be back after this.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
We're back with you, and it's 8-4 here in the fourth set that Huntsville leads this match 2-1. Steven, you were talking about McKay down here in the corner. I like what you call him, the barometer. You can just look at him, and you know how Prairie Grove's doing just by looking at him.
Yeah, he definitely can take the temperature, altitude, pressure, whatever of the room.
And you can see the expression just from watching him. And here is the serve by Blake. Ruley. Here's Henry, and good dig that time by Sparkman. That time, Lady Tigers get him kind of going the opposite direction, and they stop that run. It's 8-5 as Sparkman gets ready to serve.
And we'll see if Prairie Grove can win a couple of consecutive points with this service.
Oh. She's trying to go down the line there. It went a little wide, 9-5. Wow. Good job tonight. Get going into the net right there. Bertrand for the Eagles. Here's Ruley. She goes deep. Blake was ready. Here's again Ruley ready. Hit by man. Great volley by both teams right now. Hicks. Oh, nice job that time by the Lady Eagles.
No, she got under it. Oh, wow, no. I thought she got under it from here. That one looked more under it than the last one.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It's fine.
(10-5), Lady Eagles pulling away a little. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think man was wanting that one to go to Hicks, and Hicks was getting more set up in the middle of the net.
Ruley goes right at Bertrand. Jinx, back to Jinx. Nice kill that time from the back row. 10-6. Lady Tigers got to get back in here.
That one looked like a comet coming out of the sky from that back row. You don't see too many back row attacks in volleyball, but that one a big one just to keep the match within touching distance for the Prairie Grove Tigers. Man, to get us back underway. Man under it.
Good job by the Lady Tigers keeping that one alive. Lady Eagles able to recover as Henry gets the kill. It's 11-6. Lady Eagles lead. Bertrand serving for Huntsville. Miller. And here is Ruley going to free ball it over to keep it alive. Nice tap that time by the Lady Eagles. They go up. They've doubled up Prairie Grove 12-6. Prairie Grove's going to need to get on a run here. You don't want this one to get out of hand here in the fourth set.
Yeah, and it's tough because really at no point has Prairie Grove been able to sustain a run tonight. It's been Huntsville kind of with that advantage. You've had a couple of 3-0s tonight, but nothing more than kind of that.
Sparkman gets under that one. Man, opportunity for a set. Going to set to the back row. Lady Tigers keep it alive. Wow, that's... 13-6. Boy, Lady Tigers, just sometimes just bad luck.
Yeah, the ball's not bouncing the black and gold's way tonight.
Holly. There's Ruley, and boy, the Lady Eagles are just been able tonight to be at the right place. And they found some sweet spots on the Lady Tigers side a couple of times. Good job that time by Jinx to keep that one alive. Ruley goes. Blake, here is Henry.
See if it got any fingers. It did.
Looks like the Lady Tigers that one's wide. It looked like Jinx was saying that one was out. It's hard for us. We're across the way.
Well, yeah, the chair official is significantly closer to it than we are, so, I guess defer to him on
I don't know if he was
that.
closer to it than Jinx.
That is true.
That one goes long. (14-8). That one goes wide. So 14-9. Prairie Grove needs a couple more like that to get close.
This is only the second time tonight that PG's had 3 consecutive points. The other one was midway through third set. See if they can break that record here.
They're going to call a double hit. So now Prairie Grove closes that lead down to 14-10. A couple more points here. You're back in this fourth set.
And I think it can also have the other effect. It makes Huntsville a little bit uncomfortable.
Ruley to Man, and Man's going to get set up. Jinx goes to the middle. And Jinx finds the sweet spot. 14-11.
That's 5 in a row for number 5.
Well, I'd love to see us keep closing this gap here as Ruley. Miller, saved there by Man. And Jinx. Henry gets the point for the Lady Eagles, but the Lady Tigers close that gap, 15-11. And like I said, we need to get her off the line quickly. Goes at Sparkman. Man sets up Hicks, and Hicks brings it to 15-12. Now coming in is Macy Stewart to serve. On the front line, we got White, Jinx, and Holly. Man, Ruley, and Stewart. 15-12. Stewart needs a couple to close this thing down. Good serve that time by Stewart. Now 15-13. Prairie Grove's climb their way back into this set.
Yeah, it's a 6-1 run, essentially.
Goes right to the center of the back line there. Man. And here is Jinx. Oh! So close for Jinx. Almost got that roll over the net. 16-13. Hicks is going to come back in. All right, every time they do that, Hicks comes in, and then we get the libero in. Serve that time by Bollinger. Jinx. Good job by Bertrand to keep that alive. That's wide. 16-14. Can Prairie Grove put a couple of together to get this thing tied? Umfleet going to come in and serve. 16-14. Lady Tigers trail here in the fourth set. Down 2-1.
I think if you're Prairie Grove, the next biggest point just has to be the next one in front of you. Play it 1 point at a time.
Well, there's Blake. Again, she was very hot over there at the beginning of the game. She's cooled down a little bit, but you see the heat.
And she definitely has it if she needs it.
17-14, Miller serving for the Lady Eagles. There's Ruley, Man, and Jinx going to hit long, and it's 18-14. Lady Tigers keep that one alive.
Yeah, they used about every inch of the available space on that far side.
They did. Nice block up front. And that one goes down. So the Lady Tigers get a break there, 18-15. As Jinx is going to serve. Ruley, man, White on the front line. Sparkman, Umfleet, and Jinx on the back row for Lady Tigers. So they're going to say she went over 18-16.
Yeah, let's see if Prairie Grove, we've been able to get it within 2 a couple times, but that within 1 has been the step too far the last couple of trips.
See if this is the time. Wow, I'm telling you, Blake is kind of, when they needed that point, she's been the one to come with the heavy hit. She does it again. She's going to serve now, 19-16.
Yeah, gets the kill on the serve.
White almost snuck that one in. They're going to call a double hit, 19-17. Sparkman to serve. Boy, gosh, this is tight.
I was going to say, again, an opportunity to bring it within 1. Let's see if Sparkman can be the one to unlock it.
Wow, that was a nice hit that time by the Lady Eagles. They have found the right spot, 2017. Allie Walker now serving for the Lady Eagles. They're up by 3. Hicks. And Hicks. Nice play that time again. Back within 2. Can man get us over the hump?
Yeah, see if she can match her jersey number on the scoreboard tonight with this serve.
Let's hope so. 2018, Lady Eagles leading in the 4th set. Good job by Holly. Henry pushes it to the back. Good job by Sparkman. Holly gets it back to the back to Bertrand. They got a good set. And Lady Tigers still keeping it alive. Got to free ball this one, but it's still in play. Now the Lady Tigers back with a chance. Hicks. That's down. Hicks has pulled it within 1, 20-19.
That's big.
That far, Judge doesn't like calling that.
No.
I just watched her expression. She's like, yeah, it was in, but she didn't like calling it. Boy, nice job by man just to keep it alive. Lady Tigers got to free ball this one. And Henry goes back and gives the Lady Eagles a 2-point lead. Bertrand will serve now for Huntsville, 21-19. What I like is the Lady Tigers got down early, have battled back, making this 4th set very competitive.
Man, those are
tough.
Yeah.
And Coach B's going to take a timeout. Let's take this one with them. Lady Eagles up 22-19 in the 4th set.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
We're in the 4th set. Huntsville leading 22-19. They lead 2 sets to 1. Prairie Grove was down about, I think it was 14-8. Is that right? Battled back, has pulled as close within 1, have not been able to tie it up. Need to do something here. It's 22-19.
And Huntsville's just 3 points away from closing this out, too, so that you have that extra added pressure.
There's Holly. Henry, good block up front. Nice job by Hicks and Holly on the far side. 22-20 as Ruley's going to serve. Ruley got us some points last time. Let's hope she can manufacture some more.
Yeah, we've been able to get it within one. Let's see if we can tie
and maybe even get that lead. That time they kind of overset that one, so Lady Tigers, here's Holly with a chance. Goes hard. Jinx. Nice job up front by Hicks.
Yeah, you're not going to out-muscle Hicks at the net. Man, you know, this is a regular season game, but I don't know why, but it sure does feel like a winner-take-all elimination game.
23-20. And they've got their best server at the line right now. Man, pushes it. Nice job by Holly. There's Jinx. Man, Sparkman's going to go back to Jinx. Jinx right at the Lady Eagles. Nice up front play there. Hicks and Jinx make it 23-21. Stewart's going to serve. White comes in. 23-21. Lady Tigers trying to battle back here in this fourth set. Whew. Whoa.
Man.
Wow. Miller has now pulled within match point.
You know, Huntsville's celebrating like they have won. Door's not closed yet.
No, serving is Bollinger for the Lady Eagles. They're down to match point. Can Prairie Grove get three? They're going to need to get three to move this to a fifth set. Man, going to go back. Jinx. Bertrand. You're getting a good set here. That's going to do it.
Yep.
So the Lady Eagles win it 25-21, and for all intents and purposes have won the conference title. Now, should they lose, I don't know how the tiebreaker goes. It would be close because it's probably on points, and the points are...
Yeah, because I was going to say, the sets are equal.
Yeah, so it would be close. But for all intents and purposes, Huntsville's probably going to get the regular season title. Prairie Grove will finish two. They'll look back on that night in Pea Ridge where they just didn't play well.
Yep.
But you know what I want to say about Prairie Grove with this set? They got down big and battled back. Just couldn't quite. I think they got themselves in too big of a hole, but they did battle back hard. They played great. I want to tip my hat to Huntsville. They got 6 seniors. A lot of them played in this set or this match, and they played well. Prairie Grove never gave up, played hard, and that's going to do it for tonight. Stephen, any final thoughts before we get ready to close it down?
It's hard to go on the road and play a top team in the conference, but I do like you said, the fight in the fourth set. It's able to pull it back, and we'll see these guys, I think, again next week in Berryville when some legit hardware is on the line.
Well, that's going to do it. Prairie Grove falls 3-1 tonight. We'll be back for senior night on Thursday night as we face Pea Ridge, trying to avenge the earlier loss this year. For Stephen Blackinson and Southern Sports Network, I'm Lynn Gregson. You guys have a great night.